Why can't you attract a high value man because you go out in lingerie and you don't know how to cook?
You get dressed up for your girls every single time you guys go to brunch, but you won't get dressed up for your husband.
Why is your husband constantly annoyed with you? Probably because you nag him all day.
Feminism is saying it's empowering to bust it open for everybody online.
Because of red pill influences like Andrew Tate, Hamza, and Myron Gaines, guys have a very limited view on women. As a former red-pilled man, I know what it's all about. All women are the same. Women hate all nice guys. And when I say nice guys, I'm not talking about respectful, confident, hardworking men. I'm talking about those men who are hardcore people pleasers because they want validation and female intimacy because they're insecure.
Sure, you don't want me to come inside for a drink? I'm just kind of tired.
They'll say all women love bad boys who treat them like trash, and all women are hypergamous, looking to monkey branch to a higher tier man the first chance they get. With that higher tier man being better primarily in looks, status, and money. I've talked about this red pill dating ideology in a lot of my videos recently, because the facts are women aren't the same, and there are good women out there. And this female influencer popped up on my Instagram Explore page recently that proves what I've been saying, as Savannah Faith Stone is an example that there are good women out there. And just like my message, Savannah has her fair share of haters, even though what she's saying is for the good, who are feminists calling her a pick-me girl because she cares, loves, and respects her husband and her marriage.
Am I missing something? Because when did the word pick me equal a woman who wants to serve and love and respect her husband and doesn't hate all men?
She's a clear example of what a healed, godly woman looks like. And I want to share this woman and her views with you so I can truly dial it into your brain and reverse the damage that red pill and social media has done, that yes, you can actually have a relationship with a woman who cares and respects you. And the first thing I want to share is Savannah's recent post where she asked ChatGPT this pretty crazy question. If you were the devil, what would you do to destroy marriages and families, make the birth rate plummet, turn women and men against each other, and confuse the roles of husbands and wives? And one of the answers was so accurate, it's insanely shocking. I made a YouTube short about it and made a YouTube community post on it, showing many of my subscribers view it the same way I do. ChatGPT responded, in terms of destroying unity between men and women, it would teach women that men are oppressors, teach men that women are manipulative and ungrateful, replace mutual respect with power struggles, and lastly push both genders to become bitter, guarded, and chronically single. And the first thing I ask myself is, isn't this what red pill masculinity does to us? I mean, these self-proclaimed alpha males and dating experts have been teaching us for years now that women are manipulative and ungrateful. And this is particularly true if you are not a high value guy, which is then the part where they plug their $997 course on how you can make loads of money on an oversaturated tech skill, like copywriting, drop shipping, and affiliate marketing. I'm not saying these skills are bad, it's just not how they made their millions. Another scary part of this statement from ChatGPT is that first part, teach women that men are oppressors, is also very true. It's the feminist movement, or what I like to call the female red pill. I do want to react to the female red pill, like I said in a future video, where I go over some of their crazy takes, because I feel like it would put into perspective how bad the extremes of both sides really are. If you want to see me do that, drop a like on this video right now. It takes 2 seconds, and even if you don't, drop a like, because I seem like a pretty splendid dude. Like, come on. Keep in mind, Savannah's content isn't targeted toward men like us. Rather, they are targeted at the female red pill or feminists.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's okay to like your husband. It's okay to not hate all men. It's okay to want to take care of him. It's okay to want to do nice things for him. It's okay to uplift his name in public instead of tearing him down in front of all your girlfriends. It's okay to be obsessed with him. It's okay to want to be around him 24/7. It's okay to want to treat him with respect. It's okay that your biggest goal in life is to be a stay-at-home wife and mom. It's okay that you want to get married young. It's okay that you don't nag your husband and mother him and you treat him like a wife. Just be prepared to be called anti-women, a pick-me, and misogynistic for having a healthy relationship and loving your husband.
I mean, this is just poetry. Kind of reminds me of my shirtless YouTube shorts that people say is rage bait. So many men have been conditioned by social media to want to sleep with tons of women. I mean, I know I was. And this is primarily due to the fact that you can't have a loving relationship because women aren't biologically wired that way. But I'll state the true facts, which is that men at their core, at a soul level, desire to be in a relationship with a woman like this. So many men talk about how getting a wife or a girlfriend is really bad if you want to succeed or you're you're going after your purpose. When low-key, it's the opposite. The wrong woman, yes, will bring you down and prevent you from fulfilling your God-given purpose. But a godly woman will truly elevate you. I mean, the #1 success book ever, Think and Grow Rich, states no man is happy or complete without the modifying influence of the right woman. The woman who understands her man and stimulates him to apply his talents and knowledge may be responsible for his success. Behind every great man is a great woman. While Proverbs 31:10-12 states an excellent wife who can find. She is far more precious than jewels. The heart of her husband trusts in her, and he will have no lack of gain. She does him good and not harm in all the days of her life. The iconic Proverbs 31 woman is a woman a man can build a relationship with that's not only healthy and self-serving, but also glorifies God. However, according to the red pill and the manosphere, healthy relationships don't exist. And that's why you have to stop listening to these fake alpha males, because their concepts, red pill dating, teaches men, firstly, that women like this don't exist, which transitions into one of their major beliefs, that no woman is truly loyal and hypergamy will always guide their decisions. They'll tell you that women are always, and I tell you always, scanning for a better option. Women can't love you and are not loyal to you, but rather they're loyal to what you do for them and how you make them feel, and they're incapable of love. And this kind of belief is what ChatGPT said the devil would do to turn men and women against each other. It turns relationships into power struggles where trust can't exist. I talked about it in my recent video on Hamza and his crazy takes. Their advice will work and attract a woman who is broken, because if you treat a woman like trash and she likes you, that means she's broken and unhealed. And if you don't want to attract a broken woman, watch this clip, because it's true, you attract who you are.
Every single thing in our reality is a direct mirror. So your partner is always going to be a mirror to you. If you are someone right now that lacks self-love, lacks worthiness, and lives in fear, then this partner that you attract into your life is going to be an exact representation of everything that you lack within yourself. Your dream partner is probably someone that has self-love. Attract this into your life, then you have to become someone that has self-love.
This aligns with one of my favorite quotes from reality transurfing. Whatever worldview you choose to believe in, the truth of that worldview will always be on your side, and others will argue with you because they too are right. Savannah is a godly woman and consistently talks about how her relationship and her marriage are aligned and led by God's word. And you cannot attract a woman like this. You cannot attract a godly woman if you're not a godly man. If you believe relationships are power struggles, you attract a woman who believes the same. If you believe a woman is only attracted to you because of your money, for example, you will attract that type of woman. And lastly, if you unconsciously hate women, which yes, does mean if you follow the red pill ideology, as the truth is, just because you're intimate with women doesn't mean you don't hate them. I mean, those red pill guys treat women like they're objects and an ego boost rather than God's daughters who they can build a relationship with. That is hatred towards women. And if you act this way, you believe this stuff, you will attract a woman who unconsciously hates men, typically defined as a woman with daddy issues. Yet I'm telling you all this, and there's so many guys out there who are wondering why they can't attract a good woman. It's because you're not a good man yet. On the topic of what you need to do to attract a woman like this, Savannah explains what her husband does for her.
Since I got called a pick-me and a misogynist for having a healthy relationship, here are some things that my husband does for me that makes it very easy for me to do all of those things for him. Just remember, a marriage is not a transactional relationship. Number one, he is at work right now so that I can be here making banana bread. Number two, he does not play video games or watch a bunch of TV or watch sports all the time. Every minute of that man's time is dedicated to providing for our family. Number three is words of affirmation is my love language, and he makes sure to compliment me 24/7. Number four, if there's something that needs to be fixed or taken care of, he does it immediately. When he says he's gonna do something, he does it immediately. Number five, he wants to be a dad one day, not just have kids. There's a difference. Number six, he lets me be in my feminine. He realizes that there are huge differences between men and women and how they function. He understands the different phases of my cycle and how that affects my mood, which is extremely important. Number seven, he's extremely clean. He helps me clean around the house. He picks up after himself. If I'm sick or not feeling good, or I'm busy or I'm traveling, then he takes care of the house. Number eight, he always makes sure that I'm comfortable, taken care of, safe. He always puts me before himself and before anyone else. Never thought I would live in a society where it's misogynistic to love and take care of your husband, but here we are.
This goes into exactly what I've been saying. You attract who you are. Science and quantum physics confirms this. An exercise that is super powerful is to get a sheet of paper out and write down everything you want in your dream woman. And I'm talking about characteristics for right now. If you want to put superficial stuff like a nice body, being fit, that's also fine. But right now we're strictly talking about characteristics, because the reality is looks do fade. With this exercise, you want to write down characteristics like being giving, being healed, that's a super important one, loving God, that's a characteristic, empathetic, affectionate, whatever it is. And when you're done, look at that list. You must become everything that's on there, because like I've been saying, you attract who you are. And you want proof that this works? Ilia Topuria, who's honestly my greatest role model at the moment, an undefeated 2-division UFC champion who has based his entire life on the Bible and what it teaches us, used this method and attracted a woman who he says is an angel.
You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. And if you're still not convinced, the final proof wasn't found in a fight. It was found in love.
Bueno, pues tiene que ser así, tiene que ser tal, y se me hizo una lista. Y cuando empecé a leer la lista, yo digo, acabo de escribir un ángel. Los ángeles no viven en el infierno, viven en el paraíso. Por lo que yo tengo que ser otro ángel, o sea, tengo que vivir en el paraíso para conocer a otra angelita como yo. Me tengo que convertir en esta lista para tener a la persona que quiero. Y empecé a trabajar en mí. Y me convertí en la lista. Hice todo lo que yo quería que la otra persona me diera, para ver que si de verdad era capaz de hacerlo. Y entonces me convertí en esa persona, y en el momento que me convertí en la persona, apareció la persona.
The universe doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you are.
To attract a godly woman, you must become a man of God. To attract a healed woman who doesn't hate men, but rather loves men and wants to take care of you, you must be a godly healed man who wants to protect and provide for her. And I'm gonna tell you this straight up. You cannot find a woman like this. So many guys go on dating apps and go to bars and clubs thinking they will magically stumble upon a woman that is like Savannah or Ilia Topuria's wife. A woman who elevates her man and helps him succeed. Rather, a woman like this is a gift from God. With Proverbs 19:14 stating house and wealth are inherited from fathers, but a prudent wife is from the Lord. And then Proverbs 31, like I mentioned earlier, an excellent wife who can find. She is far more precious than jewel. You must be a man of God to receive this blessing, and that is a godly woman. But because of viral content like the Fresh and Fit podcast, a false idea of how all women are has been pushed onto the masses. That combined with influencers like Hamza are pushing a false agenda and a women-hating agenda onto all men. And I go over exactly how Hamza got his heart broken and how it's destroying him and his cult in one of my recent videos. Check it out. You will learn a ton. Thanks for watching. See you next time.